Hi everyone and welcome to another live trading series. It's been a few weeks. My setup is a little different. This is not going to be my permanent setup. It's just it's a work in progress right now. I want to talk to you about pretty much losing, what is it, $25,000, $26,000 on NVDA. I saw NVDA at like $350. It dropped down to $250, so I ended up buying a few leaps. And then now it went down another 50% after that. So I'm losing a lot of money. I'm trying to sell covered calls to slowly bring back my cost basis, but it hasn't been working well. I think I'm just going to be bag holding for at least a year, if not longer. I don't see it going up 100% for a while. I might double down and buy a little more, but I'll show you in the video. And then I'll do some covered calls on Apple and Air Canada. So let's just jump right into it. I have two leaps that I paid $15,700 for. Right now they're worth $2,400. I am down $26,500 on these, and it is pretty rough. I ended up selling two calls here. So two poor man's covered calls and two naked calls just to bring down my cost basis a little bit. So I've been selling bi-weekly on these just to slowly claw back at my losses here. But I have 458 days left until these expire. I might end up owning the shares. It is pretty rough. My break even, I think it's like 260 or 250. It's going to be a while until NVIDIA gets back to that, if they ever get back to that. And yeah, I'm pretty much bag holding. Let's see what NVIDIA looks like right now. It's kind of been tanking for the last 6 months at least. When was the peak? November 20. Oh yeah, so it's been a year. It's been slowly going down. I think I obviously jumped the gun. Like I shouldn't have bought. Should have realized a recession was coming. I was bullish on NVIDIA, but then I guess the items going on, the issues going on with China and Taiwan and everything's going on with the US and their like their new chip rules. I don't know what they're doing. The Congress Act. When Nancy Pelosi sold her shares, I probably should have realized I should have sold as well. But I'm probably going to sell a few more of these, let's say for November 18th, and try to make some money. If we take a look, what can we make, NVIDIA, for November 18th? Because I like to sell the monthlies. If I try to go far out of the money, let's see what I'm just trying to see the focus and my lighting. What can I can't make a lot on these. If I sell like 140, is that kind of close? I guess. If I go 145, maybe it's a little further away. So if we go 118, sorry, let me move this. 118 times, what is it, like 15%? 118 times 1.15. Yeah, so it'd be a little more than 20%. It'd be close to 20% in a month, which could happen. I might do that. I might do like the 145s just to make a few bucks. You know what? Let me try to do that now. We'll see what their earnings are. I could probably do that now and claw back a little bit. So if we do, let me do a few naked calls here as well. So these will be market, find, sell. So I'll be making $652 here. Again, lowering my cost basis a little bit, still at a loss. If we go to Apple, so I've had this leap on Apple for a year and a half. I have 94 days left. I will end up owning the shares. I might sell, I might close and buy another one. Haven't really decided, but I've been selling covered calls on Apple for 10 years in my TFSA, and then just for a year and a half over here. So let me line up. I can line up Apple right now. So what my plan with Apple, I usually aim for at least $100, because there's not much, let's say that a 20 delta or $100, there's not much volatility in Apple, so you don't make too much. So let's say here, November 18th, I think this would be after their earnings. It's the 15 delta. I'm making $100, $135. I don't want to go to 155 because it could hit that if they have good earnings and it's not worth it for me. So I'll go to the 160 mark and I'll sell that, making $135. There's that. And then I can do this in my TFSA as well. So in my tax-free savings account, I only have, okay, yeah, so I do have this 175 call that I'll close out and I'll sell, because you can't sell a naked, or you can't sell a naked call in your TFSA. So you have to close this one out for $1 and then sell a new one, which I'll do now. So I'll be selling the same strike, same expiration. So I have 100 shares in my TFSA. I'm going to make another $135. Okay, now Air Canada. I bought Air Canada when it was at 25. I thought it would go up. It's obviously not. I have 2,000 shares of Air Canada. Let's take a look at Air Canada. If I sell, let's say a month out, there's not much. Yeah, what am I going to make? You know, at the 24 Delta 25, I'll make $32. So I'll make $320 on these, 640 total. So let's go November 18th. 20. Let's sell 0.32. Okay, so I had these 10 open covered calls on my TFSA for Air Canada. I sold them for $38 contract, and I can buy them back for $5. I'm going to close these out right now so I can roll, because so I'm just going to close these out now so I could show you selling another. So I had these 10 open covered calls on my TFSA making $380, and I can close them out for like 3-4 cents now. I'm going to put this order in so I can close them out. Hopefully I can show you selling them on video to make $300 in my TFSA and another $300 in my margin account. So I have this lined up in my TFSA, $330 with $12 commission. The commission's high, but what can you do? So I've been doing this monthly. I think I made like a good $5,000 selling covered calls here. I'll do this in my TFSA and my margin account. So in my margin account, I'm selling the same strike, same expiration, making another $320. I think that's it for this video. Just a couple trades. I only have a few options in my TFSA. I'm kind of sitting cash mainly because I'm worried. I might end up shorting the market a little more. I'm not sure where the market is going right now. They had this like massive increase over the last few days, but I still think it'll go down a little more. I like selling naked calls on Square. It's been working out pretty well since they've been dropping. I might do like a Netflix earnings play. What I'm thinking about Netflix is selling credit spreads at like 280, 320. I'll show you what that looks like. So since they have earnings this week, the volatility is a little higher. They have earnings tomorrow, actually. No, today when I'm filming this video. Right now it's lunchtime. So it'll be in 5 hours. If you sell the 280 and you buy protection at 290, so let's say $1,000 at risk, you can make 10% if you sell for 112. You could go a little riskier if you want. Like your max loss here would be $2,000, and then you could make 190, maybe close to 200. So, it's still a good, 10%. It's not bad. I don't know if Netflix will go up like 20%. So let's say it's 240 right now. If they go up 20% after earnings, okay, you will be losing 240. Wait, 240 times. Okay, so you'd need it to go up at least 15%, max 15%, and then you'd be fine. It is a possibility. I don't see it for Netflix, so this is a play. Tesla also has earnings, but Tesla has dropped a lot, so I'm not sure what I'll be doing there. Probably selling call credit spreads again, like maybe 275, 300. Not sure going to film it in this video, just because I do have to get back to work. It's a busy time for me. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions and tune into the next one.